How's it going, everyone? And today, in this episode, we're gonna start cleaning the playfield. We got her all tore down in the last episode. Got some stuff done underneath. And in this one, we're going to clean the playfield and see what happens. We got, it's gonna be tough. You know, it's got to be cleaned before we can do anything to it. So it's like whatever happens, happens, and we'll just have to deal with it. I mean, we got some bad areas that are really gonna show a lot of white. We're going to be removing a lot of paint, I'm afraid. But you know, like I said, it's got to be cleaned. And there's not a whole hell of a lot more we can do about it except clean it and then deal with it. Whatever we have to do, we'll do. Short of buying a new playfield. But if you haven't been following along in this episode, we picked up this 1977 Knight Rider solid state. One of the first solid states to come out. And the first episode, we kind of went over everything and see what we had to do. And then in the second episode, we tackled the boards and started working on the boards and got most of them going, and the MPU had acid damage, and so we worked on it and got it in the machine anyway. That's about all I'm going to say at the moment. And then last episode we started, we worked underneath, re-sleeved some coils and pulled all the protrusions down out of the playfield so we could really clean it and get at everything, and hopefully we can save a lot of it. But I'm not holding out high hopes on this. It's going to be a tough one. But whatever happens. I know I keep saying it. Well, that's all you can do. It's got to be cleaned. Can't clear coat over all that garbage, all that dirt and everything on it. It's got to be cleaned. That was one of the reasons why I pulled all the protrusions down out of this, because I know that this has to be clear coated. This wasn't one of those that, oh, I think I'll clear coat it, or maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. No, this is one of those that you have to clear coat it. I mean, this thing is so dried out that if you were to play on it the way it is, it's just going to beat the hell out of everything. But we're going to, hopefully, we'll get her cleaned up, and then we'll see what we have to do after we clean it. The first thing I'll do is I'll run the vacuum on it and get a bunch of the crap off of it and just the loose stuff, and then we'll tackle it with the magic eraser and alcohol and hope for the best. So let me run the vacuum on this and get a lot of the crap sucked off of it, and sucked off of it. And then we'll pick a little area and clean and see what happens. Okay, got it all vacuumed off, and now we're gonna go ahead and clean some of it and see what happens. Need to pick, well, doesn't matter. You know, we'll just start where we normally do, down here at the bottom. Jeez, look at that dirt. Yeah, maybe I better wipe it off first. think I will. I think I'll go ahead and wipe it down a little bit before we start in with the magic eraser and alcohol. See if I can get some of the dirt off of it. At least that'll give us a better look at it, I guess. At least then we're not grinding in dirt with our magic eraser. But look at this. Ooh. You know, you can see the dirt in there, plus what's missing. This is right up by the thumper bumpers. And this is the other side. So let me wipe this down. I should have done that before, right after I vacuumed, but I didn't realize there was still that much dirt left on it. And we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. Hope everybody's got some well wishes here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we are getting some dirt out of it. Okay, let's try right in there around our slingshots. Get you up a little bit more. Pick your head up. There you go. Okay, we'll try this in through here and we'll see what happens. See what we can do about brightening it up a little bit. She's brightening up a little bit. Better. And so far, wasn't as crispy down in here. feels pretty good too. Feels a lot better. You know, it doesn't feel quite as crispy. Let's move over to the other side. You can see all the dirt in it here, and it's pretty crispy on that side. So let's see what happens over here. I'm getting after it pretty heavy too. That got a lot of the dirt out of it. I don't think we're going to get it all, but I think, yeah, she'll clean up. Now what I want to try some of this really rough yellow here. See if I can do this one-handed. I don't have any legs on the pinball machine at the moment. All it's sitting on my cart, so it's gonna bounce around a little bit. Not too bad. Not bad at all. I think so far so good. Okay, I'm gonna work on from Knight Rider down. I'll work that all over. I'll show you what it looks like now. Really hard to pick up some of the color that is in this, you know, as far as the brown. And then I'll work on that, work on from there down, and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like after I get that far. Okay, up to Knight Rider. You can see I did this little strip under Knight Rider, and you can see the difference, how it's, hopefully that's the way Knight Rider is going to look. But it is cleaning up, and so far the paint loss hasn't been terrible, but wait till I get up into there. But yeah, so far so good. I know, still looks like hell, but we'll work on it. Alright, now I'll do from Knight Rider up to these pop bumpers here. I'll let you just kind of take a peek. You can see the color difference between under the Mylar for the pop bumpers and what's out there. See how dull the white is. in our Night Rider, in our trucks. Okay, let me get busy and we'll see what we can do. See, look, all along here on our drop targets. Same with over here. That's another little section cleaned. I still got to clean back behind the drop targets, but just wanted to kind of give you an update here as to what it's starting to look like. I knew we'd lose paint on these inserts, kind of the headlights from the trucks. As you can see, Night Rider brightened up. Lost a little bit more paint in here, but not like I was expecting. So I'll get the rest of this finished up and I'll bring you back after I get everything all finished with the magic eraser and alcohol. That's what it's turned out after I got it all cleaned up. Then I wiped it all down with alcohol. Got all that magic eraser film off of it. And it, you know, as far as it cleaning up, it cleaned up nice. I think it, you know, got a lot of the dirt up off of it. Not going to get it all, because if you try and get it all, you're just going to wear right through the paint. Which there was one or two spots that I did, but you know, on this one I wasn't really worried because we have to do something else, something different to try and get this colored in, because I'm not going to sit down and paint this whole playing field all over again. There's no way. I don't have the skills. Even if I tried, it'd look like a kindergarten did it. And you know, if it came down to that, I might as well just leave it the way it is and clear coat it and leave it. But nope, we're going to try something on it. Something a little different than what I'm used to doing. I tried it on the last one and it seemed to work pretty good. And this will give us a good chance to really try it on bigger areas and see what it does. So now we're all cleaned up and ready to start touching up. And touching up will be in the next episode. This episode I just wanted to get it all cleaned up. Get everything off of it that we could without removing too much more of the paint, which we accomplished. It didn't. We didn't lose it, you know, a whole lot more than what was already gone. Seemed like it before we started. I seemed like when I rubbed on it, we were gonna lose a lot more than what we did. So it's not half bad now. At least it's clean. Got it brightened up. Got a lot of the white brightened up on it and the red. The orange and yellow is dull anyway on this machine. At least I always thought it was. It's not a vivid orange or yellow. And the blue has has kind of a green to it here. A little bit of a green tint, and then there's a nice light blue on the runways from the spinners. But I think we'll see. We'll see in the next episode with it how it's going to turn out. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. It's free to anybody that wants to touch it. No cost to you. So until next time, see ya.